Howdy one and all, and welcome back. Ruckus here with some more Blitz action. Today I've got 3 games to show off. These are all my own. Some very intense battles, kicking things off at tier 7 in a TD that is my perennial favourite, the E25. It's back in my rotation. I really like this thing. I've got it decked out in my own camo, got rid of that legendary camo scheme. And we are on mines, myself and Ace for Combat. He's in the T43 pushing the hill, whilst I rush the island up to those far bushes, see if I can't cut the reds off and spot their own TDs up in their sniping positions. So straight into the bush, Nashorn spotted. Gonna get one at this guy before he slips back. A couple of reds are rushing the hill, but Ace for Combat's up there, and that's when we spot the KV1S who's crossing. Try and cut this guy off. Can't track him in the water. Pull back there expecting to get spotted, but the camo on this thing is so good that even from here, shooting that KV1S, he can't see me. Getting some unanswered shots away. Rocks in the road, blocking my shot there. Gonna get one more. There's a target approaching my right, I've seen. Trying to maximize the damage on the KV1S. What is it? Cheeto, and this is trouble. He's got a lot of hit points, and even though he's tracked, I can't block any shots here. The E25's got no armor, so I punch the adrenaline. Try and out DPM this guy. Keep him tracked, can't let him move. The Nashorn from before is now approaching. This is not looking good. Keep him tracked, pull back. Need to track the Nashorn. Yes. Yes, get the Cheeto and keep the Nashorn tracked. He doesn't appear to have brought a repair kit. And that is him done. And just like that, the scores are 5-0. Allow myself a bit of space to breathe. Our VK pushing down the right flank. They've only got a Rudy left in the center. He's facing off against 2 of our guys. There he goes. The SU will be up the back, I assume. Run through side. I need to track this guy in position, but he's pulling back, and that shot glances off the upper plate. He is in cover, but he wants that VK. Coming out again. Again, look for the tracking shot. No dice. Upper plate. Tracking shot there. Nope. Where did that go? It appears to be something blocking my shot, so screw that. Superstructure. Done. Rapid game. Action from start to finish. Just the kind of gameplay that the E25 is known for. Love this thing. Second class, and the sniper, is it? 2.8k damage, 1.6 for Ace for Combat. 26 shots fired. Thank you, Adrenaline. 60,000 credits and 4.6k XP. Moving right along, but keeping it at tier 7, we are in the Sperrpanzer 1C, the tier 7 light tank of the new German light tank line. Fantastic little machine, awesome powder weight, top speed, mobility. Although no armor, 10 mils of all-round armor. Probably not going to bounce too many shots in this thing. Everyone swaps to HE rounds when they see you. You need to play as if you will take damage from every shot in this thing. But a very punchy little gun, the dual shot autoloader. Not a bad machine. We're running wide here on Temple, doing the old river flanking maneuver. Myself and Josh 8 in the Dragon. Another one of the tier 7 light tanks. Chinese though. And with the Reds mostly in town, we spotted early on an AFK T43. There is an advantage for our team straight off the bat. 1, 2 straight through the front. Josh pops out just in time to get the killing blow, and we can move on. We've got no one at the temple. Our heavies were heading that direction, but they've changed their minds and are going through the low ground. Josh is pushing forward, myself and this ally Sperrpanzer looking for targets. One shot through the wall there reveals a T43, and line that one up carefully through the railings of the bridge. 3 shots connecting so far. Josh has pushed up and run into a KV1S, taking some fire there. Our Sperrpanzer is worried about his safety, but he can always pull back into our covering fire if need be. Reload's done. So the Sperrpanzers move forward, looking for this KV1S. One shot misses, mine connects, his connects, mine connects for the kill. 10 seconds to reload. IS up the back. Need to be mindful of that. Where is he looking? Kind of a dangerous thing to do here. But he doesn't seem to be looking at me. One at him. Bounce. Swap my attention to the Tiger. Damaging hit on the Tiger. So the Reds are kind of encircled in the temple. Need to look for new targets whilst I reload. And this stock Tiger is the next target. His shot far too far forward. He would have only had a shot at my turret there, as the hole would have been behind that brick wall. And 2 unanswered shots at him. Looking for new targets. Plenty in the center here. Temptation is to rush in. Try and get some easy shots on these Russian tanks, but 1000 hit points does not last long in the Speerpanzer with this armor, so you do have to be a bit restrained whilst there are still some big guns left in the game. Take a hit from the Tiger and opt to just sit here in the open and get those 2 shots away. Calculated move, not really the best. There's an even damage trade as he got 2 back on me. Tiger goes down before I can get that one. Josh 8 with the kill. 2 tier 7 heavies left. Auto aim the Tiger. Pow. IS. 1 in the back of him. And the team will finish the job. Josh gets the kill again. And a nice little flourish here to finish. Whoosh. So second class, Confederate and Brothers in Arms. 2.8 for myself, 1 for Josh, and 2 for the other Speerpanzer. 16 shots fired. 17,000 credits, which is pretty good for this thing. It doesn't earn much money. And a good amount of XP too. Tier 8 for the final game, myself and Furion on Vineyards, the newest map added to Blitz. And I'm in one of the newest tanks added to Blitz, the FCM Tier 8 French medium tank, formerly the Tier 8 French heavy tank. And Furion is in the Type 59. You'll notice, or you probably noticed, that the UI is a bit bigger. On the last tour talk I mentioned that I was going to swap to recording on my second desktop screen, which is a standard HD resolution. So the UI is about 50% bigger than what it was recording on my 27-inch iMac screen. So hopefully you guys can make things out a bit easier. It's still not as big as it once was when recording on my iPhone, but this is what the new standard will be. I know the map is a lot easier to see, ammo is a lot easier to see. The names are still kind of hard to read, but we just have to make do, unfortunately. Looking for targets here on the northwestern or top left corner of the map, but it looks like the Reds have all gone to town. So we can't just sit around waiting for them. Push wide into the busted up church. Targets have been spotted in the town, so we're going to have to push pretty hard here to get into the fight. We've got a guy sitting on cap for some reason. That is not going to work. Team's all a bit spread out, whilst the Reds are all bunched in together, concentrating their fire, so we have to get around, get this gun into the game. Good tank, the FCM, good mobility, decent gun. Obviously not much armor, but it's a pretty good all-round medium. Couple targets up, T-44, looking for the killing blow, but he's going to slip away. Tiger 2 is not paying attention to me, so 1 through his turret. And they both disappear from view. I pull back to reset the camo, but I don't do it long enough, or this is a blind shot. Whack, take a hit there. Could have been from either of them. About 300 damage done. And they pull back. We've lost a tank. Furion's up on my side, spotting those guys by proxy. That was a lucky pen through the upper glacis of the Tiger 2. Borsig wants a look. Not facing up against the Borsig with the 150mm gun. So pull back. His shot goes into the rock. And our team is still spread out. Furion looks like he's in trouble there. He's got the Reds' attention. And from this position I can no longer provide supporting fire, so I pull forward into a closer position behind this building. Having a bit of issue here with the sniper mode being at full whenever I zoom in, so I need to pull that back out and reset it. This is a lucky shot into the turret of the IS-6. That's a valuable hit. He's now a one-shot kill. And these bushes to the right of this building are going to save this game for me. I can pull out, take the first shot before I get spotted. I'll do that for the rest of this game. Side scrape to get a hit on that T-44 and take a big hit from the left. Pull forward. Borsig shot goes into my tracks. Big set of tracks on the FCM. They eat a lot of shots. Looking for targets left. We're in a terrible position. 3-1, and this SU-122-44 is rushing out VK-3002D. Does get him. I get 2 hits on this guy before he pulls back into cover. He's now a one-shot kill. And it's just myself, Furion, and an ally Panther 2 remaining, facing off against 6 enemies. IS-6 pulling back into cover. Blind shot, which explodes in mid-air. I think that might have hit his gun. And about now, the Borsig decides to make a hero run, trying to break the deadlock. Borsig's got to go. I'm going to take some damage here, but he needs to be removed from the game. So I swap to HE, and I get 2 shots on the Borsig, removing him, taking 3 hits in return. But lucky not to get taken out there at the end by the T-44, whose shot goes into my tracks once again. And now look at my positioning, trying to angle the hole against both the 44s to my left and right. Pulling out. Shot to the right, but the angle was just enough that the tracks ate it once again. Need to reset the camo. Use the bush to my right to get unanswered shots in. Camo would be reset by now. Pull back. Not spotted until I take the shot. More unanswered damage. We've pulled it back. Only behind by 1. But all 3 of us are a one-shot by now. Furion can perhaps take 1 more from the 44s, but the IS-6 and the Tiger 2 will probably remove him. So, nerve-wracking stuff. Shots coming into the right. Camo's reset once again. Will the T-44 poke? He's thinking about it. Come on. Yes. Back into cover. Very long arse on the FCM. Good mobility means I can shift around here, but the back of the tank pokes out so far that this is a very tough spot to remain in. Camo reset probably once again. 44. Pop, he's down. Score's now even. With all 3 reds positioned, we know where they are. That remaining T-44 would have been better off disappearing, going back behind cap, and trying to get a wider flanking shot to the left, but he stayed there, and now we're going to trade shots, but he's not side scraping, and I am, and just like that, with the Panther 2 removing the IS-6, the game is done. Super happy with that result. I'm so glad all 3 of us survived. That was a very tight one. So the first class, the crucial contribution, and the brothers in arms. 3 for myself, 2 for Furion, and 1 for the Panther from SMK. Job done, and the episode over. Thanks guys for watching. Tell us what you think about the new recording setup, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.